Hey guys, how's it going? So, welcome to your course, and you're probably today wondering about your game, and that's what we're gonna get into. We're actually gonna look at how you're gonna play this backpack game that you guys keep hearing about. And I know it seems kind of crazy in some situations, like why would a school use a game? We actually find them really useful for testing out real world application of marketing, how things work, and you're making decisions, and then there's an AI in the background. So right off the bat, the first thing I'm gonna say is that with the backpack game, you're not actually being graded by the game itself, by what you learn about it, what you share in your reports and everything. But we got to show you where the game is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop over to another system here, and I just want to show you the backpack game itself. So we're going to go to I just want you to write in McGraw Hill practice marketing demo. And this will actually take you to the backpack game itself. And so if you go to practice marketing here, this is kind of going to show you the area in the game. And I want you to go click play demo. And what's going to load up behind us or right below is a whole entire game area is going to show up. It's kind of a fun spot and fun place. It's a bit of a janky game. It's pretty old school. I know it's not super amazing, awesome, but there's a powerful system behind it and what it shares and what it can do and what it can provide us. So again, what you're going to do is you're going to see that there's going to be a whole set of quadrants. There is this is distribution, where your storefronts like direct to internet, school bookstore, that type of thing. Here's the pricing area where you set your pricing. Here's the backpack area. Here's your target market. When you guys do have competitors in the game, they will show up here and you'll have competition. And then right here is the media area where you pick your all your promotional strategies. Like, are you picking more internet? Are you picking display? What's going to work and what's not? So you're going to kind of go to these places. There's a little button here. So these buttons, they do take you to the backpack, for example. And so I can choose a whole bunch of different features. And if I pick features, I can go, okay, I'll select these straps, right? And you can see as I select things, right? Like I can select shape, for example, and I can select this. And I can select features. Maybe I want a water bottle and waterproofing. And you can see how it starts kind of adding extra pieces as we kind of go along. So you can kind of see like as it kind of plops through what's happening. Maybe a laptop sleeve. Maybe I want to go, oh, GPS. And again, you got to be careful because as you're adding these things, these backpack stats are changing. And what the key is, while you're doing that, your target markets, like if we go luxury trend followers, you can see that they're looking for specific things. So maybe I'll target them, for example, and then I'll come over to media and I'll make some, again, media decisions. So I'll come over to media campaign and I'll click into those areas and I'll pick, ooh, let's go like, and again, I'm going to try and screw this all up, but essentially you've got a lot of decisions to make, right? And um, I can see sort of the academic, all the different reach and things like that, and what's gonna happen. Maybe I can select poster too. Ooh, let's just spend thousands upon thousands of dollars. Let's just blow it out the wazoo, right? And then you can kind of see your media campaign details come up. What's the coverage? Then you come in and go, okay, I'm gonna go to online discount retailer because that's where everyone's gonna buy from. I'm gonna accept the terms. Then I'm gonna go to sales and like, okay, that's not working. Is there any extra detail here? Maybe there's some promotions. Ooh, offer discount, invest in development. And so there's all these decisions that I can make. And then when I come to the end, I can go and turn and I go, let's see how I did. And I'm pretty much betting that based on things I probably didn't do very well. It looks like I didn't sell anything. So I must not be a very good marketer if I lost money. My expenses were roughly $16,000. Distribution cost was 1,000. Total variable expenses 17. Net profits not good. I did not make any money at all. Again, I wasn't really trying to, but that's kind of what you do with the game. So again, if you have any questions about the game and how it works, feel free to let me know. Again, the game's really neat because it kind of gives you that opportunity to play with different things, see what works, and see sort of what the feedback is, right? And I can go back and I can see like, well, what did my how did the other guys do that ran against me? So with Alpine High, for example, they did a lot of sales, and so I can see they actually did fairly well. What channels did they use? And they used fashion, barbecue, high-end outdoor. What did they do? And maybe under the promotions, what specific promotions did they utilize? They used a wilderness cable network. What news was created from this? And so there's a lot of detail to kind of click into, and you'll get to see all of this and more as you guys dig into the game itself. And that's kind of the whole entire game project. Now, if you're kind of curious, well, what does this game project entail, and how do we go about that? So, really, what the game is the game is a part of your term project. It literally is a part of about a 20% of your grade. And this is a group project that'll start a couple weeks in after we've had some time to practice and really set out what your strategic plan is. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to come into Blackboard and we're just going to look at that specific game space itself. So again, I've just got to find my courses, and then I'm just going to go to Winter 2022, which will pop up. And again, I'm just going to use one specific course. I've got 3 of them. They're all pretty much the same. It's just that this one is online. And again, what you're going to do is you're just going to come down and you're just going to go to the term project area. And the term project is pretty neat because what it involves the BackPack game. But before you kind of get started, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be focusing on building a strategic plan. So for example, like you see there's the strategic plan there, there's 2 status updates, there's a final group report, and there's a group presentation. And all this stuff kind of helps in terms of things and helps us to kind of understand what's going on. So again, the target marketing, for example, I can see that with the strategic plan. It's 2 pages max. And you can see the things that it's asking for. It's mission statement. It's asking for these things like target market and product strategy and pricing strategy, distribution, promotional strategy. How will you measure your success? What specific KPIs or key performance index are you going to share? How are you going to go about it? Then you're going to come down and see the status updates, which is current standings, decisions made, analysis of those decisions, and you keep coming down the list, and you can kind of see everything that needs to be done. And so you just kind of go through and read through this whole thing. We'll go over it a little more in class as we get those times. And then there's a whole bunch of different things here to kind of help you with the actual project. So again, make sure you read through these spaces, and then you can kind of see the submission spaces. And these will be set up once you get to it, right? So again, just give the content a review and look over everything that's there and give the game a play and kind of see what happens, and we'll have bigger discussions during class time about the game. Literally, there will be time to work on specific turns. Again, try not to worry too much about this. There's a lot of information. I'm just trying to give you run-throughs so you guys kind of know what's going on and how to deal with it all.